I'm going to do a synth sound for a specific project, and Aurora Coroner, Aurora time lapse, Northern Lights time lapse. So this is one of perhaps 1,000 of images, and here I want to have some noise to in sound depict the power and the astral force of the Northern Lights, because these are really big and powerful, these ones. So I want some noise, and I also want some tone. That's why I'm going to use Subsynth as the sound generator. In my understanding, I might be completely wrong, but okay, I show you. So there's 3 synths in Yoshimi: Addsynth, Subsynth, and Padsynth. If you want to see how I do some basic stuff with Addsynth and Padsynth, check out my other video on Yoshimi, where I do a similar sound for a video, time-lapse video, with Addsynth and Padsynth. But in my opinion, I think I might be wrong, but Addsynth, in my opinion, seems to be that you add things to the sound. You have the simple sound, the sine wave sound, and you modify and add, make it complex. Padsynth, on the other hand, seems to be a file or a sound blob already, so it has more nuances. And as I understand Subsynth, it's a balance between noise and tone or sound. So more frequencies you have, the closer to noise you are. And if you take frequencies out of noise, you have more like a tone or sound. So that's Subsynth for me. I might be completely wrong, but let's start. So I want some noise and some tone, so I'm using Subsynth for it. But first, to begin with, I'm resetting all the settings. So it sounds like this. Then we want to rename this sound, and it's going to be Aurora Corona. Oh. Like that. And then who's doing this? And as this is by me for a specific project, like that. Oh. So now we start. We don't want the Addsynth. This is the simple scene away from Addsynth. We are disabling this, so we don't have any sound now. So we'll enable Subsynth, and as you see, it already have some sound. It has some sound. So what, in my opinion, makes Subsynth special is just how you play with noise. So you can do it in different ways. You can, here's one note that's, or harmonic that's is used, and this you can control the noise with this. So more noise, and this is almost a Cinewave almost. So you can do noise this way also and add. So this is the principle of Subsynth in my opinion. I might be wrong, but okay. But I'm not using this to make this noise. I'm going to use bandwidth and bandwidth scale so that the noise is in the lower parts and there's clearer sound in the higher register. But I think I want a bit different sound first, just harmonically. So a bit more nuanced. I'm playing with my MIDI keyboard here, so I think that sounds quite nice, okay? And as it clicks in the beginning, I don't want it to start immediately, so I want a bit of drag, or so I change the attack time. So you can see it, if it's really long, it takes a long time for it to rise or become a sound. So, and now it does immediately. So I'll have a bit of the attack sound. It's a bit softer the start. Yeah. This is how long release time is, how long the note plays after you lift your hands or fingers. So now it plays for 5.37 seconds after you have pressed the key. But that's too much. I want something like this. And this decay is how long it takes for this to go to the sustained value, but it doesn't matter here as I'm not doing anything about it. So now we have a sound, a basic synth sound, but with Subsynth. It's quite nice already. So you can think that it functions quite well with this, but I want some more grid and some noise and something special, so I'm going to use Bandwidth for it. So here we have the noise. And if you think you can automate these and use them with a button if you program it. So for live and performing, this might be quite interesting also. So I want some basic noise here, perhaps a little less like that. But this is the main thing I'm going to use for this sound, the bandwidth scale. So now there is noise in the bass area. Now there is more noise in the higher parts, but I want the noise in the bass or lower parts. Yeah, you can see it mix. Now it's starting to sound like this, right? Or the bass. Galaxy or stars, but you have the melody of the moving northern lights or aurora. So there you have a noise tone sound with Subsynth. Start exploring Yoshimi.